Hey guys, Travis here on Gamescom Day 3 with EG Shacker. We are 2 games into the EG versus alternate match. It's 1-1. Shacker, we've been watching them together. You got to tell me, why did you guys lose that first game?
I think they misplayed the early game, kinda. Well, they waited too long after first blood, and that kinda snowballed Diana. But in the second game, it showed if they played it properly, Diana wouldn't get a snowball that she did in the first game. And because of that, they won the second game as well.
Game 2 just ended, and you guys managed to win that. How did you manage to win that one?
Well, they played it early really good, where Snoopy ganked bot lane and got double kill for that. Even though Crepper got the kills, it's still a really good advantage. And after that, they just kept getting kills after kills. And then they even got a really good Drake fight. Even though they didn't get Drake, they got 2 kills again. And then they got Baron and slowly got lane butter, and then they finished it like that.
So what's going to happen in Game 3?
In Alternate's mind, when you win the first game, you get a confidence boost. And then second game, when you lose it, your confidence starts to crumble. But in EG's mind, they lost the first game, and now they're making a really good comeback. And now the third game, they'll even have a lot more confidence, and they'll probably win it, in my opinion.
Now, Shacker, we were talking a little bit during those games about what you've been up to with EG. So what is your current status? I mean, you played some games, you've been helping out Supe. Like, what do you do right now for the team?
They see how it goes. What it's about is basically winning. It's not about who's playing. Like, in my mindset, it doesn't matter if Snoopy plays, as long as we win. And I think it's the same from him. And that's what we're trying to do. We look which one we think is gonna be better in these games. And right now, in this tournament, I haven't got the same experience as Snoopy. And I think that's why it's a lot better to have him right now.
But you're still helping him out behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, of course. He helps me and I help him out. We even meet in solo queue sometimes and play against each other. So yeah.
We were joined at one point in time by two lovely women. One of whom you recognize as Crepo's girlfriend. You said she makes pancakes. So is this like an EG thing where you've got people coming in and making you pancakes, girls?
No, well, she does some special pancakes, and when she does them, we often win. So it's a good thing, and yeah. So that's the EG thing, I guess. And they taste really good, so yeah.
EG secret is that Crepo's girlfriend makes really good pancakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were also discussing some of the region stuff, because one of the questions I get here a lot from fans is, oh, do you think NA is better than EU, blah, blah, blah. You and I had a little bit of a conversation about it. I'd love to sort of talk to you a little bit more about that. Where do you think NA is right now compared to EU as a region?
I think NA is a bit weaker than EU. This is because the mid laners are a lot weaker, or not a lot, but they're weaker than the standard of EU mid laners. And in this game, it's mainly about the mid lane. Like, if you lose mid lane, you basically lose a lot. Like, you have a lot higher chance to lose the game. Meanwhile, like, NA might have better AD carries like double lift, but I think still that EU is catching up. Like, Reckless is, I think, the same mechanical skill as double lift, and he's still improving. He's pretty young. He maybe can even become better than him, and I don't think that NA will catch up as fast in the mid lane, so that's my opinion.
Now, obviously, you know, as a jungler, you can maybe speak to this, but Meteos has been getting a lot of fame and attention in North America. How do you feel about him as a jungler?
I think he's good. He plays this passive aggression, which is really safe. But I think in EU, it's a lot more about early aggression. Basically, he plays a lot of farming and he's a bit aggressive, while EU is a lot more aggressive, gains a lot more early game. I think that's how the Koreans are as well. Like, they gain a lot more early game, while Meteos is like more like farm, and he relies on the teammates not losing lane. But that's not the best ideal way to win, because let's say if your jungler doesn't do anything and just farms, your team can basically lose lane, and that's really, it can really hit the team. But if you rely on your team to do really good, then if you farm, you'll even push your advantage. So it's a win-win basically, depending on how it goes.
Now, obviously, huge, loud crowd noises behind us, because this event is crazy. So I'd just love to sort of wrap up and just sort of find out if there's any shout outs, any plugs, anything you want to say here at the end to Shacker and EG fans.
Well, I want to thank EG for picking me up. Like, if they didn't do that, I would not be known or anything. So, and then thanks to everybody that's been supporting me, and don't forget to like my Facebook and follow my Twitter.
For everyone, this is Travis at the end of, or I'm sorry, in the middle of Day 3 at Gamescom 2013. You can check out the rest of our coverage at gamespot.com/esports.